Hello and welcome to Play Unleashed. My name's Cody and I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. Today we are in Enchanted Forest, one of my personal favorite parks. It is fantastic for our dogs. They love to run around. I know Penny, she's around here somewhere. She loves to scoot around here and sniff around all these trees. I think there's a little newsletter at the bottom of each one that the dogs just love to spend all of their time running around and getting all caught up on their emails. Privacy, security, and cleanliness are the three most important things for Play Unleashed when it comes to making sure that you're going to have a safe and enjoyable visit to one of our parks out here. And to touch on the security aspect, every park here, you'll notice, has two gates to get in. I call them our airlocks, and essentially what they do is somebody, if they try to get in, they have two points of entry, so that way a dog can't sneak out under your feet, and it also makes it harder for anyone to get into your booking. Privacy includes not being able to necessarily have a direct line of sight into another park. So when I designed all these parks, I was very careful to pay attention to reactivity as my main area of focus. I have a lot of years of experience working as a behavioralist with a lot of reactive dogs, and one thing that I've noticed is the minimum distance required for a reactive dog to not have that reaction. And what I found was that at least 30 feet between parks with double visual barriers was adequately sufficient for, I would say, 90% of my clients, my behavioralist clients, in order for the dogs to not have a reaction. So while I've been designing all the parks, between each park, I've made sure to have at least 30 feet between parks, and I've also ensured that they have this double visual barrier on each side of the park. So inside here, and then on the other park that it's adjacent to, just to make sure that when you are in our parks, the privacy aspect of it is extremely important, especially for any of our dogs that happen to have reactivity issues. Security is another extremely important thing that I'm considering whenever I design or build a park. I've designed each park to have two gates to get into each park. I call it my airlock system, and essentially what that does is just an added layer of security, so when you come in you can actually lock the outside gate. That way no one else can kind of sneak in on you. When you make the booking here, you and your group are the only ones in the park at that time. The airlock system is just a really good kind of like a double redundancy fail-safe, if that makes any sense. Also prevents, if you have members of your group coming later, they're able to get into the airlock while still having a gate closed between the park and the airlock, if that makes sense. So it's extra secure, and that really goes a long way to making sure that you have a safe and enjoyable visit with us. Well, it is mandatory for all of our clients to be picking up after their dogs while they're out here. I do understand that sometimes your pup gets away on you and you're not entirely sure where they are, and sometimes they leave us a little extra deposit that you might not see. Now, like I said, well, it is your responsibility to pick up after yourself. I'm out in the parks almost every day just doing extra cleanliness sweeps and seeing, if there's anything extra left behind. It's always hard to get absolutely everything, but we're out here very regularly to make sure that the parks are clean and healthy environment for you and your dog. We also require that all of our clients are up to date on all their current vaccinations as well. It's just another way that we try to ensure the health and safety of all of our guests. The Enchanted Forest Park is one of my absolute favorites. It has such a great mix of these beautiful aspen trees and a little bit of open space too that your dog can run around in. But what I love about this park is it gives our dogs a lot to do and smell and explore. Right now, with no foliage on the trees there, it seems a little sparse. But come summertime, it's just an absolutely beautiful place. Even in the winter, honestly, this is just such a stunning park. There's so much for you and your dog to do out here. And it's just a really, really nice place to get your dog out for a bit of a run. Well, thanks so much for joining me on this quick little park tour here of Enchanted Forest. I hope it gives you a little bit of a better idea as to what Play Unleashed is all about. And yeah, it kind of showcases a little bit about the parks and the different areas. If you like this video and you want to see the rest of the series, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel there. I'll be uploading probably about one a week here, so you can kind of get a feel of the whole area as a whole. if this is something that you think your dog might enjoy, feel free to head over to the website there, and you'll be able to get a better idea about the booking and how that all works. If you have been here before, I would love to hear from you. Please feel free to leave a comment down there, and yeah, let me know what your favorite park is, and what your dogs enjoy about coming out to play Unleash. It always is so fun to read the comments from the people and from their dogs who've been here and enjoy the parks. But with that note there, guys, I'm going to leave it at it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me here for a quick little tour of the Enchanted Forest. I hope you have a great rest of your day there. Take care. Bye now.